Good morning. I've been asked to do a little bit of a video on 3D printers. People are saying to me that they're really hard to understand, and how do you do this, how do you do that. I'll just give a little rundown for basic 3D printing. Now, the 3D printer you see in front of you is a Prusa 3S. I built that myself from a kit. Not everybody wants to do that, I can understand that, but it's really enjoyable. And it's, if you can put Lego together, you can put one of them together. They are very simple. A step-by-step instructions. The manual is brilliant. You can go online. There's lots and lots of help out there, especially Prusa themselves. You can go into their chat room and discuss your problems. If you have a damaged part or anything like that, you can ask them anything, and they will come back to you. They won't fob you off. I have had nothing but really good experience with Prusa. They're a little bit expensive, but you get what you pay for. A lot of people are buying these copies and getting problems, but this is the 3S, Prusa 3S, and this one here is the 2S, which I built myself. Printing itself is very simple. There's one crucial part to printing is cleaning the bed. You must clean the bed properly. Don't think you cleaned it with a little bit of water or something. Don't put water on it. I always use a methylated spirits and a little bit. That's all I use, is just a touch of methylated spirits over it, and every now and again a little bit of acetone, which is ladies' nail varnish remover. So I think it's about £1 a bottle. Not too much of that either, because acetone and plastics don't mix. It's just to liven the glue up on the bed. There's a very thin layer of glue on this bed. It's not to the touch, but it is when the plastic heats up and the plastic touches the bed, it will stick. The biggest problem people have is getting the material to stick to the bed. Even that is a very simple process. Prusa run through that with you. Yes, people had problems in the past, but not now. All I do now, I just wipe the bed over, make sure it's clean. And that's the other printer. Exactly the same. I've got 2 spools on the top. I'll just change my... even changing your material over from different colours is very simple, especially with the 3S, because it's got a little sensor inside there that senses the filament going in, and then it just does the process. It's really simple. I can't praise these machines enough. Other things that people say, I can't design, I can't do this, but there are programs and different channels you can look at. You can copy people's work. It's all free. Then you can get into designing. I use 123 Design, which is I find is simple, very simple. There are other programs out there. I just find them a bit complicated. It's because I'm into the 123 Design. If you want to design anything, I've got a drone, and I've just designed some light holders for your port and starboard lights, little red ones and a little green one. It's things, a silly thing like this for your keyring. I printed off. That's been copied off Fingerverse, which is another program you can copy and have a look at. there are lots of sites that you can go onto for copying programs down and printing them off. I mean, I play golf, so I made these golf markers, the ball marker. Just designed it myself. It's nothing. It's just a disc. But people go, "Wow, how have you done that?" It's so blooming simple. You know, that is two circles, one little one and one big one stuck together, and then in the design work, you have a big circle, then a small circle, then you push it in, merge it, job done, and then it prints off. It's as simple as that. Prusa also do their slicer, their own slicer, which is how it works. Is you do your design, then you change the file into STL file. Then it goes into, you put that STL file into the slicer. The slicer then turns that into G code, and the G code is what the printer wants. A lot of people that get mixed up, they think, oh, they designed it, they go to print it off and it doesn't work, because you need the STL file, then into the slicer, and that turns it into G code. G code is what the printer understands. It won't print anything. It won't print it anyway. So you need the G code, which I will run through that now. I'll just get the computer on and I'll show you what to do. What I use is 1, 2, 3 design. I'll get that up. We do a quick box. Okay, I click on the box up there. Okay, we've got a 20 by 20 by 20 box. Okay, we're happy with that. It's a nice little box. We'll save it as BOX21. BOX21. Save. Go down this we need to put it in. This needs to make an STL file. We can have it coarse, medium, or fine. So we'll just have it. We'll have it medium. Okay. Put the name back in. Box 21, and I go 1. I also put 1A because we'll have to put a double A because there's another box in there as well with that same name. So then we'll save that. Now that's the STL file. Okay, we don't need that anymore, so we'll go out, save. Okay, we're out. Now here's the Prusa slicer. Go into Prusa slicer. Right, now we're looking for, this is where we get this is the STL file is needed here now. So click on there. I'll go and find it. If I put it in their box, I might be able to find it. There we are, box 21 1A. That's an STL file, as you can see there. It says it there. Click open. There's the box. I'll enlarge it for you. There's the box that we've designed as an STL file now. That is an STL file. Now what we're going to do, we're going to slice it. We're going to go down here, slice it. Simple. Now we need to export G code, which is G code. Yes, it's going to take 19 minutes to print. Okay, save it. We're happy with that. Job done. That is finished now. That is absolutely finished, so we can close the program. We go into the file box down here. It's come up there. box 21 printed in PLA, and it's going to be printed on the Mark II S, and it'll take 29 minutes. So what I need to do is take an SD card, pop it in. Okay. Now there's the recovery, what I call a recovery. So click on there, drag it down there, pop it on there. Job done. Okay, close it down safely, eject. Okay, now we can remove it, no problem. Okay, that's done. We've designed a box, we've put it into STL file, then we put it into G-code, and then we put it onto our little magic piece of plastic, which is an SD card. Okay, this is the Prusa 2S. So I'm going to put that card in. It always goes upside down. For some unknown reason, Prusa put their card readers upside down. So anyway, we'll switch on. While we're switching on, I should clean it. The smallest amount of do not use white spirits, methylated spirits. Okay, now you should be able to see, I'll just zoom in. On the instruction panel. What we're going to do, we're going to preheat. We're going to, our filament is PLA, so we're going to pop on PLA, just wait for that to warm up. Okay, we're up to temperature. So what we're doing now, we're going to select print from SD card. So there's the box that we want, so we're going to press on there. Okay, bed heating. So what we do, the nozzle there, you can see the nozzle, there's the nozzle. It's got a little bit of waste plastic on it, so we'll just remove that bit. Wait for it to do its magic. Here we go. Now what it will do now, it will find the 9 spots on the bed, and it probably might leave a little bit of what I call a bit of dribble, which is off the end of the nozzle. Try not to touch the bed when you're removing it. You can always use a little rag. It's picked it up. It's told us the calibration's done. Now it's going to start printing. Okay, that's its little test piece there. When you see that's okay. Now it'll do a box around the box. It just gets rid of any bits of, you may have a little bit of plastic filament, and it just gets rid of it. It's a bit of just a test area. Now it's printing. Basically, it will print off the box now, so I won't bore you with all that. But really, that is all there is to it. I mean, there's these sort of things that I've printed off. Little dog. I've copied that off Thingiverse. I'm a member of a golf club, and the secretary has got a dog very similar to this. bit bigger. She was over the moon when I gave her one of those. Absolutely over the moon. Very, very tactile. I call it a stress dog. But those are just one in a probably 100 million things you can print off. What she's doing now is putting the bed down. This one is a little bit more noisier than the 3S, but I'm happy with it. Printed these windows, designed and printed these windows off for a railway shed I made, a building. There are literally, as I said before, there are lots and lots of things you can print off. These are things I was printing off for the NHS. I donated quite a few of these to the nursing homes and care homes. Just knocked on the door. Would you like some of these? Oh yes please. Anyway, yeah, I've done some of those. But basically that's it. That's it. Printing in a nutshell. And you just design your own stuff. When you get to designing, there are lots of programs, videos about designing. On the 123 design I think it's simple. People use a lot of other different programs, but I just get on with that one. Anyway, I'm going to end the video here now because my old battery's going a bit down, and as you can see, the Prusa 2S is printing away happily. Okay then, I will sign off now and bye bye. See you later.